Hi again then guys, and welcome to another installment of the Automotive News Roundup, and on this particular occasion, any who are like myself a fan of electric cars have got some pretty cool news, because of all of the companies who you would expect to make an electric car, this is probably slightly lower on the list, but nonetheless very cool and actually ties directly into something which I've talked about before on the channel that I've always wondered why more manufacturers don't do it, and that is kind of a resto mod of sorts where they bring out a classic model but have it with modern internals, be it electric or otherwise. That is exactly what AC cars are doing. For those who are unfamiliar with AC cars, they're a classic British brand, and of course Carroll Shelby took one, put a big Ford motor into it, and made what became known as the Shelby Cobra. Now this, the AC Cobra, is a remake of the Series 1, so what would have been like a 289 at the time rather than a 427, and it's fully electric. Now in terms of the spec sheet, something which I quite like about this car is they haven't gone all in like Tesla level performance. They've actually made it fairly authentic to what you would have expected at the time. So in other words, it's not a 2-second 0 to 60 sports car. However, it's not slow. Now, in terms of power, you're looking at a battery pack under the hood. Rear-wheel drive, as far as the motors go, is a dual motor setup, and the battery pack is a 54 kilowatt hour, allowing the car to have a roughly 150 mile battery range. Again, it's a sports car, not a long-distance tourer. In terms of power and torque, you're looking at 308 horses, 369 pound-feet. The car itself only weighs 1,250 kilos, which is pretty good for an electric car, actually, especially once you factor in the batteries, which are, as I said, lithium-ion as well. That's 2,755 pounds for our American friends. The performance, as I said, is more classically authentic rather than breakneck, so it does 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds and has a limited top speed of 120 miles an hour. So, as I said, it's not going to worry a Tesla anytime soon, but I actually kind of like that it's a little bit slower than some other electric cars on the market, and also that it's not trying to be. It's not like they tried to make it go that fast and failed. It's designed to be more of that classic experience. Now, they are currently taking deposits, £2,500 in terms of the deposit. It's fully refundable, apparently, and the full price of the car is £138,000 here in the UK, which at the time of releasing this video is probably something like $160,000, $170,000 or so, maybe a little bit more. So it is pricey, but again, so is a normal Cobra recreation, so no surprises there. And in terms of the production run, this is not just a prototype or a one-off or a concept. They're actually building 58 of these. And the reason why it's 58 is because 58 years ago, in 1962, the first generation came out, so it really is an homage to that original car. And as I said, I love ideas like this. It's a perfect blend of that classic vibe and elegance and style that collectors and enthusiasts love, but with all of the advantages of modern tech. So no, it doesn't rumble like an old school V8, but in every other way, it's a very impressive little car, and incidentally, although 6.7 seconds probably isn't as quick as you'd expect from a Cobra, that is quicker than the original was. The original car was more like 8 seconds, or even more, from 0 to 60, so that's not bad at all. Comparing the performance from then to now is an improvement. Of course, the environmental emissions are better. Production of batteries and all that notwithstanding, the car itself is more environmentally efficient. And in terms of a company doing something like this, I think it's pretty cool that it is AC, of all brands, doing this with the Cobra. And incidentally, in terms of the colour palette, you've got 4 to choose from: black, blue, white, and green. So a pretty interesting recreation of a classic with the advantages of modern tech. Of course, as many of you know, I love alternative tech, not just electric, but even other things as well. So of course, stick around on the channel to keep up with other news pieces that you might have missed in the automotive world. And of course, slap the bell down below to keep up with all of those new videos as soon as they are released, instead of relying on YouTube to just occasionally show you a video or two, which is sort of a broken system, but there you go. But until next time, I'll see you then, and for now, as always, thanks for watching.